that time again. We are going to open up, what number is it, Jack?
22. Right
22.
Here.
So, Blaine, you want to open your...
Timmy,
where's it again? Oh, right here. Oh, they're all...
So, today, you get to open it. Open it from right here.
Open it up. Open it up. Open the door. Here you go.
It's Christmas. It's an angel.
Oh, nice.
Perfect for Timmy. It's an angel.
Nice.
Yummy.
And then this is Jack's friend, by the way.
I'm going to grab that piece. I'll have this piece.
Yummy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today is going to be a question and answer, a Q&A video. I have been wanting to do one of these for quite a while. So a while back, I posted on my community tab on YouTube for you guys to ask me any questions if you had any. And I got a few questions. I didn't get a lot, but I got a few. And I'm going to go ahead and answer them in this video. Okay, so the first question I actually have, there's 4 questions in this one question. So I'm just going to answer each of them separately. So the first thing is, how did you get your first 500 subscribers? So I don't really have a great answer. All I could say is I was posting consistently, and I try to use certain keywords. I try to do a little bit of research, and yeah, I would really say posting consistently is really my best answer for that. How long did it take? It took a while to get to 500. I feel like your first 500 is got to be the hardest. Well, I think your first 1,000 probably is, but the first 500 really is. And then it seems to go a little bit quicker after that. Granted, I'm not yet at 1,000, so I don't know. But it took a little bit of time. It probably took a year, if I'm being honest. It took a while. Other channels grow quicker than some. How many times per week did you post your first year? So I started this channel as a reselling channel. So my first year was actually reselling. And I would say like the first year and a half of this channel. Well, yeah, probably about a good year and a half was reselling. And then the last half was I started my vlogs. Like more lifestyle content or whatever you call it. I think I posted about 2 videos a week. And then when I switched over to my lifestyle content, it's been at least 3 videos a week for the most part. Yeah, it's pretty much Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Do you have any tips on how to grow a new YouTube channel? The only thing I could really say is do your research, like learning keywords, learning SEO, and learning how to read your analytics to knowing what performs well on your channel. I feel like a hypocrite saying that because I don't really know that stuff. I have to personally dig into research. I really did my research, I feel like, in the beginning, but it's hard to learn. It's hard stuff to learn, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that, and then I think the biggest one would have to be posting consistently. Like, you really have to post consistently. You can't post like here and there and think you're gonna grow, because you're probably not going to. Okay, the next question is, how many kids do you have? So I have 2, 1 biological. So I don't think I've ever shared this, but my older son Jack, he'll be 9 in January, but he's actually, we call him my stepson, but me and his dad are not married yet. We're engaged. So we say stepson. But yeah, he's actually my stepson. But I call him my son. Just because I pretty much raised him for his life. Like, so I met Willie when Jack was 3. And Willie has always had full custody of Jack. And so I've been here helping raise Jack since he was 3. So I do consider him my son. He's been going to his mom's every other weekend. And so when I say Jack's not with us this weekend, that's probably where he is he's at his mom's house. Then together, me and Willie have a son named Blaine. He is 2.5 years old. He'll be 2.5 in January. And no one asked me this question, but I thought I'd add this in there. I do want at least 1 more kid. I want to try for a little girl. When, I don't know, but I do. I want a little girl so bad. I just want to dress her up and buy all the cute clothes, and yeah. And I just want another little baby. I miss like the baby stage. So, when was the last time you traveled with the family out of state? So, we've actually only traveled as a family out of state one time. And that was when we went on our vacation. I think it was this summer to Chicago. Was that this summer? I think it was. Yeah, it was this summer. That was the only time. I mean, I'm sure we'll travel out of state again at some point. How many pets do you have? We only have one pet. We have our dog named Ace. You guys see him in all my videos because he's always right next to me. Next is, do you plan on moving out of your town? No, we don't. So we live in a small town, a population of like 5,000. I grew up in the neighboring town, which is a population of 7,000. And Willie grew up in the town we're living in right now. And we like the small town. We know the town, we know the people. I don't know that we'd ever move out. If we ever moved out of town, it would be like a neighboring town. I couldn't even see us moving 30 minutes away, honestly. So, no, this is home for us. And we do want a country home, though, one day. But that's about as far as we'll probably go. Is, what do you do for work? So, for work, I am a reseller, and I clean vacation rental homes. That job I just kind of recently picked up. I think September was my first month doing that, and that's only a couple days a week. It's not that often. And hopefully I can make my YouTube channel another job here soon. We'll see. Okay, so then the next question is, where are you from? So we are from Wisconsin. And then the last question I have, and I actually saved this one for last because this is going to be like, I'm going to really go into detail on this one, where it started, like how my YouTube started, and just really get right into it. So the question is, what is your overall vision for your YouTube channel? So that was a good question, actually, because I was really thinking about that, and I'm like, what is my vision? So, well, let me just start off with the backstory. So, before I was even pregnant with Blaine, before he was ever even thought of, I was a bank teller, and then I ended up getting pregnant with him. And I remember while I was working, I was constantly looking for work from home jobs. I decided in my mind that I really wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. I just felt like I want to raise my child. I want to be home with them every day. So I was doing a lot of research on, something that could keep me home with my child. And then at the same time, or a little later, COVID hit. So obviously it was like 2019 is when I got pregnant, and then the end of 2019, so it was like 2020. And that's when people were really unsure of things, and I remember they let certain people with compromised immune systems and the pregnant people were able to stay home, and they still paid us like a regular 40 hours a week. So I did end up staying home for a good month, still getting paid by my job, which was, by the way, amazing. Like, you can't beat that. And yeah, it was awesome. So in the meantime, I was like, that's when I really started trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to do, because I didn't want to be a bank teller the rest of my life. I didn't really enjoy the job that much. So I really did a lot of research, and honestly, I have probably seen every single YouTube video on work from home jobs. What can I do how can I work from home? Like, I have probably seen every single YouTube video. I watched so many videos, you guys, it is ridiculous. And that was, okay, so, but before, in the meantime, I should add in here, I did get a call from the bank that the specific branch that I was working at they were shutting it down permanently, because we had 2 branches in the city I was working at, and I worked at the smaller branch. They decided they were just going to shut that down. I think it was costing too much money to have both branches open, is what they realized. So, or they lost money during COVID. I don't know what it was. So I lost my job. And yeah, so I was pretty upset about it. But it actually worked out well because, yeah, I could still get unemployment then. Because, by the way, I was 7 months pregnant at the time. Not one place I would have walked in would they have hired me at 7 months pregnant, you know. So then I was really searching for stay-at-home jobs because I'm like, well, I can't go apply for just any job right now. Like, no one's going to want to hire me. Like, I am 7 months pregnant. I was huge. And so that's when I really kicked up the, like, doing all my research on what I can do working from home. And that's actually how I discovered reselling. I've heard of, I don't know, I never thought reselling, it was possible to make that a full-time job. I was like flabbergasted at the amount of money some people were making. Because, I mean, if you have ever watched any kind of YouTube content, some of those people are making some good money. You have to be putting in the work to get a great outcome, and which obviously, that's anything, obviously, but even just with me backing off of reselling a little bit the last couple months, I've noticed, like, you have to have your all into it for it to be as successful as you want. So then I had a few pairs of jeans that I wanted to get posted. I posted them on Poshmark, and then I slowly started to build my inventory and ended up with my storage unit, and now I have over 2,000 items. And yeah, so then in the same time when I started that's also when I decided I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Because my idea in the beginning was, well, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll start making money on YouTube, and then I can start with affiliate marketing and all that stuff. And so that's where the YouTube channel had started. And then it switched over, I would say, probably like 6 months ago. I don't really know for sure. I'd have to go back and look. I switched over to lifestyle vlogging content. And I really enjoy it so much more. Like, I hated editing my reselling content. I found it so boring. Like, there was a lot of people that liked to watch the videos, but I wasn't a fan of unboxing videos, these are the things I would do. I was sick of the what sold videos. I was sick of all of them. I was sick of editing them. But then, like, when I would do my day in the life of a reseller videos, I liked doing those. So then that's where I just said, I'm just going to switch to vlogging content. And I did. I'm so glad I did that because I enjoy it so much more. I really do. And I'm glad I really am glad I switched. So back to the question, what is your overall vision for your YouTube channel? I want to grow, obviously. I think it's cool to have these videos to look back on because I have a lot of I have all my reselling content still up on my channel because Blaine appears in some of those videos. And he is just a little baby in those. So it is so fun to go back and look at some of those videos and just see how little he is. And I mean, I feel like these videos make great home videos in a sense too. So there's that. And my thing is, I really want to be, like, successful, but still do what I want. Be home. Raise my kids. Do what I want. Work for myself. That's really ultimately what I want. And reselling has helped me accomplish that, but I really feel like YouTube is going to really help me accomplish that. And like I said, I really enjoy making these videos. I know people love watching them. I love watching them. I don't really like watching my own videos. I actually don't watch my own videos. But I love watching other, day in the life vlogs. So, yeah, I would say my overall vision is just, it's really a way for me to share my life, have these little home videos, things I can look back on, and in the meantime, grow while doing it. And it's a great way to share my journey in life as a mom, these are things that I'm going to be able to look back on when my kids are grown adults, and I have my YouTube channel. I can go back, I can look, and I can, you know, think about those things. So yeah, that's a good question. I really had to think about it, because I'm like, what is my vision? What am I thinking for my channel? But yeah, so that is my question Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. I wouldn't mind doing a second Q&A if I have enough questions for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my content in general, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks guys. Bye.